My exams start in 2 days. I've only been studying for the past week. It's been so bad, but I am now locking in. So I'm going to go to a cafe for breakfast, and from there I'm just going to study. Let's go. Okay, I'm now on my second studying block of the day. It's going to be a 2-hour block, and then I'm going to go to the library all night. I had a Teams meeting lesson thing that I forgot about until it started. But yeah, I've attended that now. It was okay actually. It made me feel a bit more confident because a lot of the stuff they talked about I've really kind of covered. Unfortunately, it wasn't really anything new, which I wanted it to be. But yeah, I'm literally just going over past paper question, over past paper question, over past paper question. Well, not actual past paper question, because we don't get given that. Fun. But I'm really tired, so maybe studying in bed. I don't know. We'll see. I am back and in my own dorm now. It is currently 6:23. I think I'm going to study a bit more in bed because I had lunch quite late for myself. I had it at 3, so I'm still kind of full from that. It was really filling as well. But yeah, from around 6:30 till 8:30, I'm just going to bang out questions. But yeah, I'm gonna do that now, and I may come back to my desk for the final push. And yeah, then I have tomorrow, which is the final day before my first exam. I have now changed into my loungewear, so I'm just gonna relax and study. Right now, I'm going to be off to the library. My exam is tomorrow. I'm freaking out. I woke up late today, and then I started binging YouTube. It is 1:38. I have done 10 Anki flashcards. So I'm literally just planning to revise for 2 hours, 30-minute break, all throughout today until 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. And I want to wake up tomorrow at 6 a.m. or something. But yeah, it's rough. So most of the library, it's probably going to be jam-packed, but I'm still going to try to get a seat. If not, I may have to come back here. I found this secret study space in my school. Love it. It is peak exam period and it's just empty. But yeah, I've been doing some past paper questions and I'm going to do some official ones. They're not really official, but they're made by a site, if that makes sense. I just kind of made up my own exam questions with material I was given. It is so hot outside. We had to go at 5, so right now I'm at home. Went to both libraries, both were full. So here I am back at my desk, which I haven't even studied on today because I woke up so late. But I may just study in bed more. Yeah, finish off the past paper questions, watch a bunch of videos, and hope I don't die. Morning guys, it is 6:30 a.m. right now. I wake up at 5:30. I wanted to start studying at 6, but I just laid in bed for 15 minutes after I woke up. My exam today is so fun, yay! So I'm just gonna spam some questions that I couldn't do last night. Well, I technically have done them, but I'm doing a different format of them. And we'll also do things that I generally didn't get to do last night. It is 8:10 right now. I'm going to leave for my exam. I'm going to meet my friend downstairs around 8:30, so I'm going to leave my room at 8:20. My exam is at 9:15. I normally finish quite early, within an hour and a half, and I'm the kind of person who doesn't really like staying. I'll look over my answers again, once or twice, but then I'll just go. So depending on when we start, because sometimes we can have a delayed start, I may be done from 10 till 11:30. Yeah, afterwards I'm gonna get KFC. It's literally become a tradition now. It's because it's the only fast food place that I like near our school. I did want to do more of oral pathology, but looks like that's not gonna happen. Our exam tomorrow doesn't have any oral pathology or any anatomy or any of the 1 till 10 modules. It's basically just clinical stuff. Technically it is easier to revise for, but it's a lot more knowledge based. No, this one is knowledge based. I don't know how to describe it, but I guess. So I bought this dentistry software to help with both exams, but this especially is going to help tomorrow. So I'm just going to again, question after question after question. My plan for when I come back, from 12 till 4 after I get KFC, I'm going to go to the secret study place, study there with a 30-minute break in between. After that, I've got a library pod booked from 5 till 7, and I'm gonna come back, eat dinner, see how everything's doing, see how I'm feeling. And I'm gonna try to wake up early tomorrow, maybe at the same time. Well, somewhere between like 5:30 and 6. I am nervous for this exam, but I say like in the past it's been easy, but I've only had like one pass exam, if that makes sense. I mean, I had a mock in January, and again, this exam was easier than the clinical exam, but last year it was the other way around. Anyway, I guess this exam, to be fair, that I'm having today generally stays the same. There's no like variations so far. So I do kind of know what to expect, if that makes sense. I think I'm more likely to get better in this one than tomorrow's one if they keep up the current trend they've been doing, but I don't know. That could be because last year I'd only been like in dental therapy for like 4 or 5 months at that point versus, you know, I'd have an extra 5 months in May versus January. And it sounds like really bad, but the mocks we had in January, I only revised for like 3 days, and even then I was doing like the bare minimum revision. From like January till like mid-March or even like till early April, my studying renovation's been so bad. Like my Anki stopped and it's like been barely anything. I want to try to pick up my Anki skill and like my love for Anki after the exams. I'm still doing some, but I've got a lot of cards to do, like a lot. And my aim isn't really to catch up with them. I'm just gonna do past paper questions versus like flashcards. Like after my exams, I'll try catch up. The thing is, I've heard there's a lot of oral diseases on this exam, I think from last year's, second years, but the first years currently are on a different curriculum, so I don't know how that pans out for us with the last ones on the old curriculum, which I like, because the first years have to like write some of the answers down, and they have to do exams in April. Anyways, I just really hope to pass both. Obviously, I want to do more than pass. My like kind of high goal is to like finish my degree with an honours, but I don't know how that's going to pan out because that's 70%. And the thing is, our course is mixed for the first 3 years. I'm a dental therapy, but we're with dentists, and their course isn't classified. They don't get like a first, second, or third, but our one is. But we have all like the same teaching and assessment. So I generally don't know how that's going to work, especially because we don't get told our grade. Like last year in total, I got like 70% on my first exam, 75% or 74% on my second exam, or the other way around. So I was averaging a 70, but we also get assessed on clinic, but it's not really like, it's like verbal feedback. It's not really like, oh, first, second, third, it isn't even a percentage. The only percentage is from our end of year exams. The thing is, I feel like I'm going to do better on my third year exams, but those are earlier in November and April, because, you know, I'm going to be leaving. Goodbye. I've been talking so much, it's now 8:20. And I'm nearly on the 6th question of the 10th module. To be fair, I only have 14 more to go, because it only made like 20 questions. I'm just going to speed through that right now, and then I'll stop packing and go. 8:35, a bit off schedule, but it's okay. I finished my exam. I feel like it went quite well. I feel like it definitely passed. Like, I do this thing where I count how many, like, I think I got wrong, and I got 30 out of 150, but there could be more than 30. So I'm hoping, like, I guess the goal is to get 80%. Like, aspirational goal, if those 30 were the only ones I got wrong. But, like, realistic goal, I want to get at least 70%. And overall, I just want to pass. But I think, I'm pretty sure I did pass. I'm like 99.9% sure. Anyways, on to the next exam, which is the harder one. So that's gonna be fun. I was actually, like I said, going to go to KFC after, but I'm back in my room instead because, like, the test was just so good. I didn't feel like I needed a KFC. And also, the reason why it was so good is, like, it's not like it wasn't my hard work, but I feel like even if I didn't revise, I still would have passed anyway. Maybe not gotten the 80%, but, like, so I was like, well, I can't really celebrate anything because like, some of the questions, I guarantee you, like, anyone could answer. It's not just, like, me. Some of them were, like, very, very basic, like, knowledge questions. I think maybe half of them were like that. Some of them were tricky, but, like, yeah, a lot of them were, like, anyone could answer them, like, a lot of psychological questions. My hair was messing up, so I just put some hairspray and this do-rag on to, like, get it flat again. I'm really tired. I want to sleep. I may nap. I'm not even a napper, but I may nap. Like, my body and my brain are like, we want to sleep. Like, it kind of feels like it's nighttime in my body right now, and it's like, sleep. Okay, it is 5:12. I tried napping. I think I fell asleep for like 1 minute, but it mostly failed. So right now I'm in a pod I booked. I don't think I've ever booked this pod, like, ever. Because it's got like this new wall. I've never seen that. Anyways, I've booked this pod from 5 till 7. It's 5:13. I was a bit late because I had to have a snack beforehand, or I would go buy a meal deal, and I can't afford a meal deal right now. I'm just gonna watch videos of what I need to learn, and then I'm gonna bang out questions. I feel like I've kept saying, and then I'm gonna bang out questions, and I haven't actually done any yet. But yeah, it's all over tomorrow, so it'll be fine. Morning, it is like 5 a.m. A fire alarm went off like 30 minutes ago, I think, which is really good timing because I was supposed to wake up at 5:30, but I think I woke up to the alarm around like 4:40 or something. And it's basically been ringing. Well, it stopped now, but it was ringing for 30 minutes. The thing is, I have like blocks, right? In my block, it was really quiet. Like, you could barely hear it. When you went like in the main flat hall, you could hear like a ringing noise, but it didn't sound like a fire alarm. Like, I was almost gonna go back to sleep because I was like, well, I have like 40 minutes more of sleep. But then I heard people outside. I'm like, people aren't normally talking at 4 a.m. So I look, and there's a bunch of people that have just like left the opposite block. So I'm like, oh. Like, I feel like that's when I started to fully wake up, and I was like, oh, there's a fire alarm going on. So I went outside to check it out, and it seemed to only be that block, and I guess some other people coming out. I don't know, it was really confusing. Anyway, everyone else has gone back inside, and the alarm's like totally stopped ringing, so I assume everything's okay. But it was so quiet. Like, I'm glad I woke up to that, because like, imagine if it was a real fire, we'd be cooked. Well, it's like 5 a.m. now, so this will be all over in like 5 hours. Wheat biscuits, peanut butter, chia seeds. Okay, both my exams are finally done. I'm not gonna lie, that was harder than I expected. It was maybe just as hard as I expected. I don't know, like, the way they asked things was like, you had to prep in a specific way, and I did a lot of prep that just didn't come up. And also, some questions were just like really easy, and then some were just like really hard. But it's over. All I can say is that I hope I pass. We haven't been told how our course is going to be graded, but assuming I get like an 80 on yesterday's one and a 60 on today's one, I get a 70 in total and hopefully get an honours. But I don't know, obviously third year contributes like a lot to what I get, or maybe it contributes all to what I get. I don't know. I just hope I passed. I mean, I want to do more than pass. Like, if I see anything in the 50s, I'm not gonna be happy. I'll be happy because I passed, but then I'll be like, oh. I'm going to check when we get our exam results and when reset days are, just in case. But yeah, I have no more exams till November, but I still have a presentation to do, but that doesn't really count. I need to reset my whole life, including studying. Lock in, go gym, save money, study more. I slept in today because I've been up for the past few days, like at 5 a.m. and I've had like barely any sleep. I woke up at 12 o'clock. But yeah, that was the last time I treated myself about like it being a planned hangout with friends. I'm back from the gym, but I'm so tired. And I almost left my hoodie, so I had to go all the way back. But it wasn't too far when I realised, luckily. I still need to do laundry and a bunch of other things as well. I made cookies, I used pre-made like cookie mixture. And I made a hot chocolate, again, pre-made. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy those while I work. But I'm going to go do the laundry now. And then I'll come back, do things, pick up the laundry, back and forth.